Hello there, Acura of Pleasanton. This is Coach Stephanie with part two of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your Hendrick website on June 22nd at 11:54 a.m. I received a phone call from Milton at 12:25 p.m. However, we did miss the call and we called back and left a voicemail, but we were not able to get a hold of Milton until the next day. However, Milton did send an email within a few minutes after his first attempted phone call at 12:28 p.m. and the email did go into my inbox. Milton, you did a great job of calling the customer and sending a follow-up email or sending an email, but you want to be sure that you call the customer in less than 15 minutes. Grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. If you can't get an appointment, go for a tentative time. Lock down a day to follow up at the very least. Never depend on the customer to call you back. Once you get off the phone with the customer, you do want to be sure that you normally send a follow-up email within less than 15 minutes of speaking to the customer so that you can continue building rapport and get them information that they very well may not have written down while you were on the phone. The email should have an attention-grabbing subject line. You want to thank the customer for their time on the phone. You want to be sure that the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors. You want to be sure that you confirm next steps and remind them of whatever you agreed to during the phone conversation, which should be a phone follow-up at the very least. Be sure that you have a value statement about your dealership so that you stand apart from the competition and you have a complete signature file. However, you did send an email to us actually on Thursday, so you did send an email after we had spoken with you, but because of the timing of the email and because of the verbiage, I'm giving you credit for the very first email that you sent because it gave you a better score. So this is the email that I graded. You did a great job of sending an email within less than 15 minutes of your first initial phone call and being unsuccessful in getting a hold of the customer. So let's take a look at that email. It does have an attention-grabbing subject line that's clear what it's about and who it's from. And you also gave me a great value statement about your dealership, letting me know you were the 6-time Acura Precision Team winners. Be sure you mention information like that to the customer in the phone conversation as well so that you make yourself stand apart from the competition. You also want to steer clear of talking about price during the phone conversation and in the email. You want to be sure that you just grab control of the call and use the script. Schedule an appointment to get them to your dealership and save the details for when they get there. If you give pricing out over the phone or via email, a lot of customers are going to take that price and use it against you, and you don't want that. The email is free of spelling and grammatical errors, and you did give some really great information on the vehicle. You let me know that it was available, and the only thing actually that I need you to make sure that you do in future when you're emailing the customer before you've spoken to them is be sure that you set the expectation that you're going to be getting a future phone call. Also, if you send the email after you attempted to call the customer and you weren't able to get a hold of them, I would mention that in the email. Let them know that you had just tried calling them and left them a voicemail, and let them know if you don't hear back from them that you'll follow up with them. You do also want to be sure that your signature file has not only the link to the website, but also you want to have a link directly back to your email address so that it makes it easy for the customer to be able to email you back. Keep in mind that not everyone is internet or computer savvy. We want to make it easy for the customer to be able to email you back and be able to click on that link to visit your website. So aside from your signature file and the fact that I need you to be sure to set the expectation they're going to be getting a future phone call. This email was really good. I just want you to be sure in future that you do use that script so that you can get an appointment and get them to come in to see you. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. Your secret code for today is details, 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 because I want you to remember to grab control of the call, use the script, schedule an appointment, and get them to your dealership and say the details for when they visit. Keep practicing and have a great day.